You all out of hope here is Liv Morgan. And even if Liv makes it to the road, has been cooking up revenge from just trying to drag herself out of the ring. Oh, on DeVille.
Nothing worse.
Look at the kendo stick.
A matchup and you've got a sick freak.
You mentioned that last week that losing
both a sadist and a master.
To the glee of small slide, and down goes Liv.
Beat too long of that table that caught.
And DeVille says, nope, on my own, two hands. Sonya Deville. Got and Deville throwing her body in harm's way.
Getting caught up on the ropes, but highly.
Oh my goodness, again on the other side.
Yourself.
Throwing caution into the wind.
With Morgan wearing that shot a couple of weeks ago led to her demise.
Sonya into the steps. Liv Morgan, what they want.
Morgan's been battered from pillar X on her face.
There was a get extreme.
Really, a couple of screws were not loose.
Oh, driving Morgan into that dead at the table, and Deville capitalized. Qualifications. Deville down and out as well.
So we know she can strike with the
table to Morgan. Morgan trying to. Morgan with elbows to Deville. Morgan said, "Why not?" Now laughing about it. Tonight with the much anticipated
Carlson style from Liv attitude.
And Deville catches her with that door. And out Liv for the second rope. To the cover, looking to put this no disqualification.
Deville is showing her unbreakable offense from Deville. Really
Liv able to kick out. Let's not forget what happened a couple of weeks ago. Superplex through the chairs.
Deville.
And much like Morgan, and there's no disqualification. 24 hours away from
Deville now looking to commit.
The chair now. Jump up in the federal scream and out of it. And Morgan firing up now. In the unorthodox offensive style. Morgan off. Good enough to put Sonya Deville away.
Well, I don't know, Cole, but in this entire matchup,
Morgan taking her time. Sonya Deville. And we again, a couple minutes legal tonight.
Does not want any peace.
Yeah, a couple of shots to the kidney, and now Deville. Oh, what a power bomb! And Liv able to kick it too.
Liv Morgan felt that used to endure.
WWE fans, this is a critical matchup as well, Wade. Get the hands of the current champion Ronda Rousey to the steel chairs.
And continue to give one another. Abaca.
Oh, and get Morgan able to block it out. Liv Morgan the rope, pull herself to her feet. Right cover by Morgan.
Here is your winner.
Wow, what? Amen. Apparently at times
Liv Morgan had steel chairs for the victory. Liv Morgan is back before.
So no idea existed, broken through whatever ceiling was.
You know, it's been 5 years since I stepped foot to Ronda's challenge. I could feel the blood pumping through myself. The only thing you... Number one.
Night!
Into the big burst, weighing in at 207 pounds.
Knight was running his mouth, his ego a bit out of control. Ricochet.
Listen, we all know that LA Knight loves to hear him talk when maybe he's missing a cup of tea.
Ricochet against one of the best I've ever witnessed in an
LA Knight. They go one-on-one. Coming up next on Front. And we are back on Friday Night SmackDown. Ricochet.
And his opponent from Hagerstown.
Let me talk to you. The megastar is walking down this aisle, and that means this ain't it. But let me handle a little business here because this little, and believe me, I understand it. What you were feeling was the you got it right tonight. That intro you just did, that ain't.
Take that LA Knight. And by the way, Mr. Knight, her name is Samantha Irvin.
Man, I was enjoying that from LA Knight.
Of course you were. You guys have. And now Rick SmackDown.
Like a cheap shot. Oh, corner out, making a mistake. That's what you should do in this game. You want to be the
Ricochet. By Ricochet.
To play by the rules.
Okay, tell me.
NXT from day one had to feature on every single team, and believe me, it is an absolute coup that he is back here on SmackDown.
A lot of self-confidence, very boastful, pretty tough.
But SmackDown, he had to change his name to be someone he's not.
Ricochet. Oh, the high flyer. As LA Knight troubled. LA Knight, he does not want Ricochet to start flying around the ring.
I'm surprised that he
said he wasn't good. I do not think he runs his mouth
off the Cole. In NXT, we rolled out the red carpet for the stand megastar essence.
The real high flyers, Mr. Knight. And a big knee from Ricochet. He's going to show you how it's done. Hey, we're back. The so-called megastar, LA Knight against the high flyer Ricochet.
LA Knight, he's showing you he can do it all. He's a technician.
So
do I. So do a lot of people, Cole. You're a hater.
About it, right?
Show the man a little respect, or he'll beat it into you.
And Ricochet fighting back.
Can spot talent, that's why.
Into the second rope.
Tactic that continues to work for
LA Knight gonna launch himself. Shoulder tackle flying over the top rope.
Bred athlete with an undeniable.
Put Ricochet away that easy.
Going to regret getting in the face of the megastar now.
I don't think Ricochet would.
Myself a fan of Ricochet.
What sound like it? Sound like he's in this matchup, creates some space. Need though to Ricochet, drives it back to the rope. This is wildly a couple.
Pendulum really stunned. And right now he's looking like he's going to pass the test.
Neckbreaker by Knight, by Ricochet. With an impact. Firmly in control.
You put down a former champion.
Yeah, but LA Knight again. Oh, I thought it was going to cost him. By Ricochet for the win here on SmackDown.
Ricochet has.
Look at the look on LA Knight's face. Watch this. This is absolute. And Ricochet still fighting back.
I'll tell you this, when you do get the opportunity to put Ricochet away, you have to take.
Ricochet looking to put Knight
As you could ever attempt, and Ricochet makes it look effortless.
Yeah, this Knight, where he wants him, going to climb up to the top rope where his feet. Ties and the rope, the official didn't.
Brilliant play from the genius mind of the megastar that you can, especially against the
Saudi Arabia. With that, hey, we talked about this, okay? And I feel like we're actually making some. You get a good night's sleep, you beat the brutes, you go on, the record's right around the corner.
Because what Roman said, hey, this ain't no bloodline thing. We're gonna be tag team champions long after you gone, Sammy.
Got a point, my dog. Jimmy, don't go. Please don't go. Why are... My dogs!
Championship, the Intercontinental title.
The bloodline!
We on our way, history making, reigning tag team champions. And it starts with the brawling, and we the ones.
Reigning tag team champion streak at 400.
Hold up. Tea kettle, Para, stop. It's gonna be the Usos versus the Brawling. Being honest, we're rooting for the Brawling.
But if by championships, then we need you to understand one thing. Down on American soil, you will have the longest reigning, but you protect our record.
Next.
The challenge has been laid down by the new.
Let's get all for the Usos.
Eat this. The Usos.
In cahoots against a colony.
Coming to the aid of the Bloodline Brethren.
Here to even the...
And Paul Heyman are already in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, getting
dominance doing what they do best.
A 4-on-1 assault. Remember, a 4-on-1 assault put Sheamus on Holland tonight. Will another brawling brute be headed to the injured list? Champions. Jimmy and Jay up in the corner for the Usos splashing out.
Slowly attack.
Butch with a salute. With a unify. Tonight on the same page. Tonight for time.
Back on track.
And they have to stay focused, Wade, because they make history. Have the brawling brutes of Butch and Ridge Holland.
So the tag title record, it could all go up in smoke tomorrow.
Winning the title will give you that fresh start that you really need.
My whole life to this business. And everyone knows that it's so. But I'm not giving up now. I'm my son and everyone. Now Gunther is one hell of an opponent. But I'm going to take all that pain inside me and turn it into rage and become the new Intercontinental Champion.
Mysterio versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion.
To the ring, by the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rowdy Ronda.
Wade, Ronda Rousey told Shayna a few weeks ago.
Last week, the attack from Shayna Baszler completely unnecessary.
For tag team partners, Natalya and Shayna square off one-on-one.
That I have accomplished, I have earned, nothing has been handed to me.
The only way to leave cool and the Raw win. From securing the title, while Bryce Harper and the Phillies fight to force it Main Pacific, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Time, friends, out here for support. Shayna set to take on
Canada, Natalya.
horsewomen when it comes to MMA. Tonight, Ronda trying to get Shayna to be that.
If I had answered your open challenge, I'd be champion right now, Ronda. No,
Baszler completely got on Natalya, showing a little bit of that killer instinct.
Doubling attack. Natalya wanted nothing to do whatsoever with Shayna.
Magician, the Queen of Spades against the Queen of Hearts here tonight.
I tell you, I've seen it before. I've seen it time and time again. Sometimes people pushing the interviews, the constant grind, and who they really forget who Baszler is. Now Baszler, the real Baszler, has been training partners, sparred for many years together. The most dominating, particularly. And now Baszler, you have to be perfect. Natalya saw it coming, able to roll Baszler. Again, you see Natalya looking over Ronda with a rich Natalya. Very important in the early days of Ronda. And allegiances change quickly in this industry.
He wants to cut a formidable duo.
NXT Women's
Oh, this time Baszler connects. Well, Natalya may have a dislocated elbow right now. Shayna Baszler side's got a big smile on her face as she watches her friend Shayna very uncomfortable. But that is what Shayna Baszler's all about. Tap out to harm her opponent.
Absolute expert in joint the WWE.
If Natalya, of course, a veteran.
Else to get out of this predicament.
Natalya to fight with the best overlooking a brawl here with Baszler. Having trouble at times, just keeping that momentum up as Natalya
groggy after this wall of offense from the boat.
Natalya looking for a suplex roll up by Baszler. Isn't enough to put Natalya off. There's the discus club. Kick out by Baszler. Realized how close that was, and now great right hand.
Great strike there from Shayna Baszler.
And now looking for Natalya somehow hang on.
Simply no way out of this.
Fuda clutch.
Just temporary rest.
And Natalya Baszler with the win with the Kira Fuda.
Just bone snapping, tendon tearing.
Ronda Rousey happy with the performance as a duo. Shayna Baszler taking her knee pad down. And wait, I believe in the direction of Ronda Rousey. It doesn't matter because boom, knee right to the face of Natalya. Baszler, who was once one of the most dangerous to the SmackDown, found out.
And so close. 103-pound Nigerian giant, Omar. Kind of a big deal around here. And, I used to throw him in tonight. So I got a few opponents for him.
Well, remember this past Monday on Raw, Omar's going to try to do one better tonight against these 5 individuals. Runaway train. Thanks for coming, gentlemen. Let's say that. How did that? What Mr. P had planned.
Well, Braun's in the talking mood here.
And MVP, and that's not going to work out. MVP probably shouldn't have because Mr. MVP.
Worst way for MVP.
Upper class. MVP, that is. Monster of all monsters.
MVP.
Oh! Goodness. The chance that Mr. MVP is going to take it. MVP. MVP should have tried to use all those connections he had to get out. I kind of enjoy this. And for a third time, MVP is main event. Rey Mysterio, the legend luchador, for the Intercontinental Championship.
Of this injury, of course, child after child with the...
Have the emotional situation. Stuff Dominic put here tonight and by Progressive Insurance. Save with your bundle Oreo, but he feels reborn here tonight on the blue brand. And he put on
General dodged a bullet by Rey Mysterio, not the walk.
And the team that believes the man is safe in the middle, of course, the Intercontinental Champion, Outway, to hold the title. The title that is known as the... It is what Gunther believes he is all about.
Futures here on SmackDown, and of course that intercom of this industry. No doubt Gunther, a proud man.
Career.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for Rey Mysterio and his opponent from Vienna, Austria. He is the Intercontinental Champion.
Fight night on Friday Night SmackDown. The prestigious Intercontinental. Gunther defending against Rey Mysterio, 2-time Intercontinental Champion, 4-time Tag Team Champion, and powers over the biggest little man of WWE.
But we all know a little better, don't we?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio is knocked off. Gunther went for a big shot with Mysterio. Felt
it then done with that wingspan.
And Gunther with the power and a chop
to put Rey Mysterio down. That was just a little taste.
Efficient and effective. As physical as they can handle. Can he somehow climb back into this championship match? It's been all Gunther since the start of this Intercontinental Championship.
Such an intimidating presence.
And as he delivers a bomb to the apron on Mysterio.
Just completes.
Gunther gets back to the ring and he tells the officials to start the count.
Yeah, and Gunther has even broken sweat.
Back into the ring. Now at a count of 8. How much more punishment can Rey stand?
Awe of the big Austrian champion.
All of wrestling.
Well, he's doing exactly that right now. Are the custodians of history.
Gunther saying, I didn't test in Rey Mysterio, and he's making fairly easy work of Mysterio. He had excuses for Rey Mysterio, that Rey's head's not in the game. He's still convinced him to stay here on Friday Night SmackDown. Mysterio, yeah.
Rare technique to block a slam. You don't see that too.
The knees to the spine, trying to slam Rey, who's hanging on. Rey sure in trouble, has them all tied up.
That's a rarity in the
Gunther down. Mysterio
crashing hard to the mat.
The ring general could be in a bees on the mat.
Mysterio buying himself a small window.
Do that. If he can fly, he's got a chance. Wait.
He's taking 6, 7, 8 shots.
Slipper hold locked in on Gunther. The big man's in trouble. Gunther with nowhere to go.
Grin is etched on the face of Gunther. Is the big man faded?
Yeah, he could. Now Mysterio.
David a Goliath. Performance Mysterio made a career out of upset.
That's all he can do is try to create space by slamming Mysterio. Mysterio with the sleeper locked in. He's got it locked in deep.
Comes up with something else.
And Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion. Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, the current champion, against the former two. Shown flashes, and it has kept him in this match.
Rey is to Gunther with the offense that Rey Mysterio has managed. Gunther sees Rey Mysterio as a sideshow despite racing.
And at a count of 5, Jason Ayers is telling Gunther to get off
to try and challenge his dominance.
Well, the champion's a hypocrite as well with things like this to Rey Mysterio. He should understand the tradition of a couple of slaps, and here comes Rey. Rey, who's got the biggest heart in his.
Perhaps a step too far from Gunther. Fired up Rey.
And now looking Gunther's down. Like this.
The wars that body has been through time and again to find that bounce back ability.
As we look on this massive crowd, hoping that Rey Mysterio here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in our main event.
Panic in the
others down. Mysterio jumps off the second rope cover.
That is a hallmark in the career of Rey Mysterio.
Turning, and now Rey looks to pick up the pace. Puts it. Went with a 619. Now he's locked. Closing in on the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther's in trouble.
A third reign as Intercontinental Champion.
But Gunther back to his feet. Quelled by the Intercontinental Champion.
Rounds out the jet.
The champ took way too much time. It allowed Mysterio to recover. At least both. And now Mysterio with headbutts, doing anything in his power. Mysterio will not allow him to get in any offense.
Ryan headbutt to the...
Mysterio looking for the Hurricane Rana and Blair. Counter the powerbomb. Cover for the championship, and I can't even.
And a feline-like physiology.
Rana and almost put the Intercontinental Champion away.
Never.
Back to the legendary Rey Mysterio, who still goes strong. Oh, now, the innate ability to survive.
He's digging through that play, but what the hell else do I have?
Up to the top rope with a frog splash, nobody home. Power bomb to Mysterio. How the hell is Rey still in this match?
Mysterio, frustration now for Gunther. Now what an absolute classic.
Mysterio again fighting back. Gunther with a chop. Rey looking for a 619 and picked out of the air with a boot. Mysterio hook to the leg, and it's over.
The Intercontinental Champion!
Mysterio, but in the end, the ring general, who is proving to be.
Man is just like a chess grandmaster.
A very game Rey Mysterio here tonight. Put Rey Mysterio away, but not before Mysterio would.
Mysterio just battered from pillar to post, but yet he Mysterio and something new from Gunther. Mid-air clothesline.
As Gunther celebrates his victory here tonight, we want to remind.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Team match, let's go.
The blue team has scored for the first time!
Be careful, you're losing the game.
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left.
No mercy!